Hi, I'm Dr. Jen Sleester, chiropractor and oil enthusiast, and I'm excited that you are learning a little bit more about using essential oils today on your wellness journey. So, as a chiropractor, I'm always looking for more natural and holistic ways to support the wellness for me and my family. And Young Living essential oils have been a huge addition to my toolbox for wellness. Um, for me and my family, we only use Young Living essential oils. There are lots of different brands out there, but from my research and from trying different ones, I really think that the quality, the purity, and the potency of an essential oil are key, and not all oils are created equally. I love that Young Living has something called the Seed to Seal Promise, which means that from selecting the seeds, planting them, growing crops, harvesting, distilling, bottling, and shipping, from literally the time, a seed all the way till the bottle is sealed and shipped to you. Young Living has purity and potency and standards that have to be met. And so I think that's why, for me, I noticed a huge difference when I started using Young Living essential oils, because they really are the highest quality essential oil, in my opinion. So when I make all of these recommendations today, please realize that I make them only for Young Living essential oils, because I can't guarantee you that you're going to have the same health benefits from other oils that may not be as pure and as potent as the Young Living ones. So what is an essential oil? Essential oils are fluids that are extracted from plants that have all of the aromatic properties of the plant, and then all of these chemical properties, which is where all of our kind of health benefits come from. So there are two ways that we should be getting essential oils out of plants. That is steam distillation or cold pressing. And it depends on the plant. Most of our citrus oils are cold pressed, like cold pressed olive oil would be an example of a carrier oil that's cold pressed. And a lot of the flowers and barks, we use steam distillation. So now we know a little bit about what essential oil is. How do we use them? How do we get them out of those adorable bottles and into our wellness routine? So there are three ways that we can use essential oils. One is aromatically. I would say the most common way with doing aromatically is a diffuser. These are the two diffusers that you have an option with when you get started with Young Living with their premium starter kit. You have your Desert Mist, and then this is the Dewdrop. I love them both. I use them both regularly, and so you can do a little bit of research and to figure out which one better suits you. They both do a great job. Can't go wrong either way. Diffusers are not created equally, though, so that's another area where if you're spending good money on oils, you want to make sure you have a good quality diffuser as well, because some diffusers actually heat up and they can affect the quality and the health benefits of the oil. So if you're spending good money on oils, make sure you're actually getting all the health benefits with a good diffuser. The second most common way of using oils is topical application, so rubbing it on your skin. And there are two ways you can do that. One is neat application, where you just put the oils directly on your skin, and the other is diluted. So you might do neat application if you know that you don't have really sensitive skin or you're using a really mild essential oil. Dilution comes in really handy if you have sensitive skin, or also to just stretch out the benefits of the essential oil. So these tiny droplets of your essential oil evaporate really quickly. And so it is important that you store them in a cool, dry place with the lid on them all the time. So when we add in these carrier oils, which are any fatty oils, so olive oil, fractionated coconut oil, almond oil, the 6 vegetable oil, which is a combination of oils, and that's from Young Living, those bigger, fattier molecules of those oils actually keep the essential oil on your skin a little bit longer. And I actually use and make my own perfume that I roll on my wrist and around my neck. And so I love that when I add the carrier oil, it's going to help that last a little bit longer. Typically what I will do with diluting is I get these 10 milliliter roller bottles, and I will add my essential oils to that and then fill the rest up with carrier oil. And then it also makes a great way to take my oils on the go. The third most common way of using your essential oils is internally. And not all oils can be done internally. Young Living has made it really easy for us. So they have a Vitality line of oils, and those all have a white label on them. And so those oils were designed and labeled for internal use. If you're using oils internally, there's a couple ways you can do that. One is adding it to something you're drinking, water or a juice. I tend to add a lot of essential oils to my water just to give it a little extra flavor and help me drink more water. If you're cooking, anytime you would use a juice you can use an essential oil with that as well, or anytime you use a dried herb. So I tend to add essential oils to like my spaghetti sauce instead of dried herbs. So I'm getting not only the aroma and the flavor of that, but also the health benefits that are mostly absent from the dried herbs. The other way that you can do essential oils internally is through supplements. Young Living has a whole line of supplements, but you can also kind of create your own. There are empty vegetable capsules that you can get from your local Whole Foods store, and you can just add your essential oils directly to that and then take those by mouth. All right, so we know what an oil is and the 3 ways that we can use them. So I kind of want to go through the 11 oils that are in the premium starter kit with Young Living. If I was putting together like my own starter kit of like, okay, I need this toolbox and to support all sorts of body systems, these are actually the oils I would choose. I think that it's a great pairing and it's a great deal. So for $160, you get 11 essential oils. You get your membership with Young Living, which will allow you to buy your oils directly through the company at a 24% discount from retail. You also have access to Essential Rewards, which is their loyalty program, which allows you lots of benefits, one of which would be the ability to actually gain free product, which is really awesome. So we'll start in the beginning with our essential oils in the kit. Lemon is the first one we're going to talk about, and it's Lemon Vitality in the kit. So I add this to my water a ton. This is just really refreshing. It's energizing. It has a lot of health benefits that help with like detoxification within our system. I love that, and I add it a lot to my baking. Like Dan said, anytime I would use lemon juice, I'll add a little bit of lemon essential oil to that as well, and it is delicious. Next, we have lavender. Lavender is all about calming. So it is calming for the mind. So people tend to use that a lot to help support healthy sleep. But it's also really calming for the skin. So you'll see it in a lot of products for the skin, including like after sun care products. So I would say when in doubt, rub lavender on it. Lavender is great for just reducing stress and kind of bringing the whole system down. The next one is peppermint, and that's a vitality one that's in the starter kit. So I love peppermint for just really energizing and boosting energy, but for helping with digestion as well. So I tend to add peppermint vitality to my water or to my coffee for a little extra kick. Or my absolute favorite way to do it is to my brownies. So now I have brownies that help digestion, which helps me justify eating the brownies a little bit more. And it has just a great, refreshing, cooling kind of taste. Next is frankincense. Frankincense is one of my favorite oils. There is a reason that they talk about frankincense in the Bible and that it was brought to baby Jesus when he was born. Frankincense is just all about it's grounding, it's calming, it's amazing for your skin. It's in almost all of the beauty products, both with Young Living, but then also if you start looking outside of Young Living, when we're talking about beauty care, it is a well-known essential oil for that. And it's just kind of amazing. It smells really uplifting. And so, again, also tends to help people who are feeling like they're a little bit stressed. It has a grounding effect. Copaiba, and I hope I'm saying that right, I've heard it's pronounced lots of different ways, is an oil most people haven't heard of, but I'm really glad that it's in the starter kit because for 2 things. One is that it really does sort of help support just overall wellness. It is, when you start looking at the health benefits for Copaiba, it touches on everything. But I also love that it's a magnifier. So it's a great way to turn up the health benefits of other essential oils. That kind of gets us through our individual oils in the kit, and then Young Living also has blends in the kit. So a blend is a group of essential oils that have been put together because they have kind of synergistic qualities. And so the most common oil that most people have heard about when we talk about Young Living is Thieves essential oil. So Thieves is a blend of clove, cinnamon bark, rosemary, lemon, and eucalyptus. And when you think Thieves, it is all things immune system. It's amazing at helping to support your immune system. And I love that there's an entire line of cleaning products that are based on the Thieves essential oil. We have eliminated almost every single cleaning product in my home, and we either use Thieves oil or we are using a Thieves-based cleaner product that Young Living sells. Does an amazing job and a great way to get toxins out of your home. The next essential oil is Digize, and that is a blend of tarragon, juniper, anise, ginger, fennel, patchouli, peppermint, and lemongrass. And Digize is all about the digestive system. It does a great job of just supporting that system. Panaway is an incredibly popular oil in my office. It is a blend of wintergreen, clove, peppermint, and helichrysum. And I often joke that that one should be like Pain Away. It just does a really, really nice job of helping with circulation, and if you need to get rid of some sore achy muscles or joints, Panaway is a great oil for you. Citrus Fresh is another oil that's in the starter kit that is one of my absolute favorites. It's a combination of tangerine, grapefruit, lemon, mandarin, and spearmint. So it's just really uplifting and energizing if you have got some like bad smells from like in your refrigerator or in the kitchen because you've left, or you've cooked Mexican or Chinese food and the smell lingers. Citrus Fresh, it does a great job of just kind of like clearing out that smell. And it's got that sweetness of all those citrus oils, but that spearmint has like such a nice, like just kick to it. It's really balanced, and it is a favorite in my diffuser. I also tend to put it on my wool dryer balls if I left my laundry in a little bit too long to just kind of freshen that up. It does an awesome job with that. Raven is an incredibly popular oil towards the spring and even into the fall and winter because it's all about the respiratory system. It does a great job of supporting that. It has got Ravensara, peppermint, eucalyptus in there. And Stress Away is our last oil, and the name really says it all. It has such a great calming effect on your system. I think that most of us are overly stressed, and so I suggest Stress Away constantly for folks for just kind of calming your entire system down. It's got copaiba, lime, cedarwood, vanilla, ocote, and lavender. And I usually tell people that it smells like vacation to me. I will rub that on my wrist. I'll give it a good smell. And it just really helps me calm down after a long day. Or I also will have to admit that I have a little bit of road rage. And so I keep it in my car and I will roll it on or smell it or add it to my diffuser in the car to just kind of help calm myself down if I hit traffic because there's always traffic around here. So that gets us through the oils that are in the starter kit, but there are two other amazing samples that you get, and they are of two products that I absolutely adore. One is Ningxia Red. So Ningxia Red is an antioxidant oil-infused drink that is made with lots of juices in it, but the base of it is the Ningxia wolfberry. So this is one of the most amazing drinks. It's all about antioxidants. It supports almost every single body system. It is a part of my daily routine. Even my 2-year-old cries for his juice every morning. We give him 1 ounce. We do 2 as adults. And it's really been huge, and especially in my patients. I recommend it regularly for folks who just want to elevate their overall wellness and trying to combat the effects of oxidation, which happens just through living. Even people who are incredibly healthy, the more you exercise, the more free radicals you're making. So not just unhealthy things make free radicals, which lead to oxidation. So I love that not only does it taste good, but there's amazing health benefits. And so you've got a sample of that. I like drinking that one cold, so pop it in the fridge when you get your starter kit in, so that way you can tear open that packet and enjoy it cold. And then the other, we already mentioned that there's a Thieves line of cleaner products, and you actually have a sample of the Thieves Cleaner Concentrate. There are a million different ways that you can use the Thieves Cleaner Concentrate. There are different dilution ratios depending on everything from cleaning your windows to multi-surface cleaners. You can use it as a stain, a pre-treat for clothing. There's dilution ratios for hand soap, for dish soap. It's kind of everything. It is an all-around cleaner. And I have several different bottles at different dilution ratios. And we've been able to clean out most of the cleaners in our house because it does a great job. And If you are not sure about the quality of the cleaner that you're using, you can use the Think Dirty app or go to the EWG, which is the Environmental Working Group, and you can put in or scan the barcode of your cleaners, and you might be horrified at some of the chemicals that are coming into your home. The average person puts 300 chemicals on their body before the day is over. It's in everything. It's in our shampoos. It's in our, our body care products. It's in our food. It's in our cleaning products. It's in the air fresheners in our house. So I love that Young Living has given me a way to really systematically go through my house and clean out a lot of toxic junk, because I am the gatekeeper in my house. I can't control everything in the world, but I can control what comes into my home and what kind of things are being put on my body and on the body of my children and my family. And so I love that I have this great company that I can really take control of what's happening in my house. So we'll be teaching lots more videos on some of those other products. But if you have any questions about how to get started with Young Living, I really do think that the Premium Starter Kit is a great investment in your health. And I would be happy to answer any questions that you have. You can email me or my email should be on here, but if not, you can email me at my office, which is DrJennifer, Dr. Jennifer, at WNCchiropractic.com. Thanks so much for watching the video, and I hope that you have a great, healthy day. See ya.